Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to kind of show you what I use for my editing software. This is Power Director. I use Power Director 365. I just pay the annual subscription price for this. I've been using Power Director since Power Director 2019. That was the version that I bought when I first started this channel, and I've just continued to use it. And something that's been going around, because of like the AMD and using being able to use this for editing and stuff. Gotten pretty good amount of comments or asking me about that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use our Power Director. I just recorded a video for this earlier, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Now it does kind of get a little not funky, but let's see if it's this one right. Okay, so it looks like I've got, let's see what this video was. Okay, so it doesn't want to play that one. So we'll just use this one, this Jedi Survivor. So I got some Jedi Survivor footage. And this right here, I just recorded this today. This is some Xbox Series X footage. So we'll go ahead and play that on here just so you guys can see that it actually turn off the sound, and we'll go ahead and play that. So we have some video footage up there. And then we can get in there and we could do, like, say we want, oh, really? Got to download everything? No. I just built this PC, so I haven't really had a chance to get in there and fully set everything up. So if you want to do your title, bring that down here to the bottom. And then you just go. Oh, that's why I wouldn't play the video that I'm recording right now, because I'm recording that video right now. Xbox. But see, that's like huge. So we'll go in there and we'll drop our size down to. I usually run like a 22 or something, depending on what I'm gonna do. You could change the color of it. You can go with, like, say, hot pink or whatever you want, yellow. But I think we'll just keep it basic white. Okay. All right. So then we need to move this down a little bit more. I mean, is what the main thing is to just get in there. Xbox Series X. All right. So with this video that I recorded, I was doing, and then you just run this all the way across your whole freaking footage. Boom. Okay. And then I've got this set to like the 60 frames a second thing. So each frame you can like go back and look, and then you'll see, like, say we go over to right here. I just turned it on or off. Let's see. So now it's off. Now it's back on 30 frames per second. So we could pause that. Every two clicks on this will be a movement, because it's 30 frames a second. I like that. It's kind of cool to get in there and play around with. So now that we've got this on here, we got our Xbox Series X. We could do like some weird like FX type stuff in here too. You can like change the different color palettes, all of that. I like Power Director. I think it's a pretty solid thing, and it's really easy to use. I get in here, and then so I'm not gonna put any of this stuff on there, but I'll come over here and we'll go ahead and we'll click export. So export will be how we will um let me move my let me move this out of the, not that. Let me move my camera over to here. So you can do this, like you can select to preview this. But let me show you what I've got right here. So I come over here and MP4. So custom profile is what I did with this is you can come in here and you can build your own profile. You just come over here to video and then you'll put in you can select from these resolutions. You can't really do anything else. So the 2048 1536, I select that one because that'll kind of downsample to 1440p when it gets uploaded to YouTube. Set your frame rate, and then let me see if I can't move that. So you can set your frame rate. You can set like all of these other things in here, and get them all set up. So I just cancel that. Custom profile one is already set to that. So then we'll come down here, and then we can see right here where it says AMD video coding engine. Go ahead and select that, and it will do like the fast video rendering and technology and stuff. And so now we're going to go ahead and start this project and then let it do its thing. And see what we're looking at right now is how long it takes it to create this thing right here. So it looks like time remaining is about 4 minutes and 28 seconds for an 8-minute video to render that out at the high. This was set with, I believe it was like a 26 or 25,000 bit rate when I recorded this video at 1440p over on and I use Streamlabs Recorder. Like that's just awesome. You can get in there and you can set it up, and even if you've got an Elgato card, say you want to like record at 4K 60, you can do 4K 60 with the HD. What do I got? The HD 60X that's supposed to be up to 1440p or 4K 30. You can still record at 4K 60 if you want. You just have to go through Streamlabs, because if you've got pass through, all you need is the pass through to the Streamlabs. You need the pass through at 4K 60 so that you can play. And as long as Streamlabs is getting that 4K 60, you can instantly record your footage from there. And it's really cool. Like doing like the it's pretty cool. I learned that right after I switched out my or right before I went with, because I had the HD 60S Plus or something, and I just barely figured that out just before I upgraded to the HD 60X. The only reason I use the HD 60S is the VRR pass through now. I mean, you can get into Streamlabs and you can alter your version of that however you want. As you can see, like we're already down to like 2 minutes and 24 seconds. You can set up where you want to export everything to. I like Power Director. There's a lot of different things in here that we could get in, that I could get in there and show you. But the main thing is just being able to get in there and edit your videos. I'm still trying to figure out how to edit the AV1 encoding in here. I was looking on the Power Director thing, and they said they do have support for AV1, but now it's just a question of like figuring out how to set that up, because I haven't really had to edit anything that I've made just yet. I usually use this mainly for like my comparison videos when people are, why are you comparing that game to that game? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I do it for fun, man. I just put out fun stuff. If people watch it, cool. If they don't, whatever. I mean, when you're starting out a new channel, just putting stuff out there and like people watching it and not watching it, you kind of get a sense of what people want to watch. And I like to create the videos that I want to create, man. People are like, why are you doing like when I did what was it? One of them PlayStation high quality games running next to another game, and people were like, what are you doing? You can't compare these games. And I'm like, why, dude? They look pretty dang close to me. I mean, you know what I mean? I like to do funny stuff every once in a while. Just put out whatever I want, not have to follow the, not have to follow everybody else and doing whatever they do. Watch this. I can make my screen as big as that. Playing around in here. Boom. uh, I like Power Director. I've been using it. Once you get used to something, it's really hard to stop using something once you've already started using it. Like I was going to try Adobe Premiere Pro, but the cost of that thing, and then like when I got in there and everything just looked really weird, I was like, man, you already know how to use Power Director. Do you really want to have to relearn how to do all of this? And I was like, but you can do much better quality. No, I think the quality of my videos from Power Director turn out just fine. And once we open this, we'll go ahead and check it out. Oh no, I think I had the freaking the whatchamacallit, this sound turned off when I did this video. So this is one of them videos that I didn't need to do. So now you just open your file location, produce one, you bring that out, and then you could just watch it just like normal. We'll just boom. No, not like that, but we will do the big screen on there, and then we'll just watch this video. Let me get this guy a little bit smaller. And as you can see, like the quality of the video, nice and good, nice and high. It looks just as good as it looked while playing it. And I think that has to do with downsampling. You downsample it from that higher. If you go any higher than what your initial recording was, like say you're like, yeah, I'll just render it at 4K and then do it, that's going to give you that like that stretch of your pixels. So you want to be around the same resolution that you recorded so that you retain all of that information, and it comes out looking pretty good. So I mean, I like this software, and most of my videos, they kind of speak for themselves. I've been able to, since I started using, higher resolution and stuff and being able to put that content out, it's I would say it's greatly enhanced the visual, I mean the viewership experience of the content I put out now, because I was doing it like 1080p when I first started, but now 1440p seems to be like the best, in terms of being able to get a higher bit rate, being able to get better looking content out there as opposed to trying to go with 4K. 4K looks fine, but the video compression's not that great, so it doesn't always look that good. But this right here, when I upload these videos, I can upload them at like a really high bit rate, and then when you watch them on your 4K TV, they actually still look really good on a 4K TV. So I'm like, wow, dude, that's kind of amazing. I like Power Director. I've been using Power Director for almost 3 years now. And once I was able to get used to it and figure it out, so let's go ahead and get out of this video. Let's go ahead and stop that, and then we will stop that, and then we'll get back in here to Power Director. Now we can go back to edit, and I'll just leave my little thing down there nice and small for you for a minute. So there's other things that you can do. So I still got the video in here. It's still in edit. So now I could turn my sound back on if I really want to. Say I wanted to take it right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and split that content. We can move our little bar down one, or is it? Yeah, it's one. So and then we'll come over here to where we split that file. Bring this file down, run it all the way over here. Run that right to there. Now we've got two sets of videos. So now we want to see both of them on the same side. So we go into our edit button, and then that will bring up our little stuff of here. So when you want to do that, you just go into crop and zoom, and then take this off, go into free form. Then you can just adjust the width, go down to 500. 500 exactly. Cut that, and then click OK. And click on this one, and then you just go into the same thing, edit. Come on, edit. Edit video. Not editing. It's not working. All right. Here we go. No, that's the trim thing. I don't want trim. There we go. Edit. Oh, it was working. I was waiting for like a little pop-up screen, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I'm a little bit on the not smart side today. Come over here, drop this down to 501 as well. Hit OK. So then is what you do. Then you got to close this out, and then you'll come over here and you'll select your picture. So that's the small side. So we'll put the small side over here. Just line it up with the I double clicked it on accident. And now you got both your things running side by side. Now you could just hit. We're gonna turn the sound back off for this, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn the sound off for this one too, because now you got sound on both of them. So now you can just go ahead and play your video. You can serious frame drop detected. Okay, open that up. Now we can watch both of them. The one side at 30 frames per second, the other one at the choppy 60 frame per second, which is kind of weird. Sorry about that. It's probably because I'm using video on the same thing that I'm recording to, so normally that's what would happen. So we got a lot of bandwidth because of these are like really high rate of those. We'll go ahead and lock this back in there, and now we can play it. Maybe it won't be so buggy. So you can watch your video. You can create these side by side videos and stuff. That's the main thing I use this for, is just doing like side by sides and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and stop that and make this guy a little bit bigger for you guys. So that's normally what I use that for. I think Power Director is working just fine. I haven't run into any bugs or anything terrible with it yet. I've been able to create whatever I need to create with it, and I'm happy with that. I do need to get in here and figure out the AV1 though, because playback, we'll figure it out. I might have to watch a video to learn how to do it. There's like the settings. Oh, this right here, you can you can switch. Oh, I made this thing big again, so now you can't see. So these are the settings for Power Director. This is 50 level, well, 60 FPS. You can get in here and you can check out all of this stuff. I just haven't figured out how to change the hardware acceleration, enable CL technology. You can optimize it for your card. And once you optimize it for your card, then your card usually runs a little bit better with it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, for the most part, this works just fine. Power Director is the solution that I've been using since I began this channel, and I'll keep using it. With the 365, if you do decide to try to use Power Director, you get a really good introductory rate for your first year, and then after that, you can decide to keep it or not. And if it's something that you really like, but you don't use a lot of the newer features and stuff, you can always jump on Amazon and buy like an older version. The only thing with that is you have to call Power Director and you have to give them the code from Amazon, and then you have to sit on the phone, make them stay on the phone until all of your stuff is downloaded and ready to go. Because once you put in that code, it just tells you to download 365. So you have to get in touch with them, and you have to force them to give you have to force them to help you set it up. They make it kind of a pain in the butt. So actually, it's not really too big of a pain in the butt. It's they really want you on 365. And at first that's what I did is I bought 2019 and I was like, yeah, I don't want that. I just want my program on my PC. But it's not transferable. It's not transferable. Whatever PC you put it on, it's stuck there. So I did that with the first laptop I bought. I bought it and I put it on there. And then the second laptop I bought for the channel, I put it on there. I bought two copies, so $200. And I was like, you know what, man? Clearly, I'm changing PCs way too much. And then when I went to the desktop and started using the desktop for the channel, I was like, I'm not buying it again. I'm just going to do that. And once I got 365, man, I started getting better programs, started getting more stuff, way more support, everything. It is kind of worth it to have that because now I can just switch it whenever I want to whatever PC I have. So I had this on the pre-built and I just switched it to my new build just by logging in. So much better. Didn't I got around the whole hassle, all of that stuff. And you're probably thinking, well, that's dumb. It's like $100. It's like $50, 50 or $75 a year to use Power Director. So it's not really that bad. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, you can get on Amazon and buy them for $100, but do you really want to have to call in and waste all that time every time when you're upgrading them? Or, I mean, if you're going to buy it and use it on one PC, that's fine. You should be able to do that. I mean, if you switch your hard drive or something, you probably can do, you might be able to take it with you to another PC or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I like the thing I like the way I've got it set up. I'm okay with paying that money. It's a business expense now, so it doesn't really matter to me. So if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope this answered some questions about Power Director and editing software for the AMD cards. Like it does work for me. It does everything that my NVIDIA cards were doing just fine. Renders out about the same time. Um, yeah, I have no problems with this in in the content that I use and the system that I use for all of my editing and all of that stuff. I'm fine with what I have. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Oh, wrong button. I need